So good to be joined today by Leicester's Sam Masters. Sam, good to see you back in the UK. And I guess, well, you've done this for a few years now, quite a few years, but I'm told that still getting back to the UK in February is always a bit of a culture shock with the weather.
Well, man, 15 years I've been doing this for, and well, 2010. So yeah, 15th season, and I haven't got used to it yet. So I don't think I'm going to at this time of my career. But we're back here. It's that time of the year. Same feeling in the workshop, trying to polish things up, and yeah, look nice for the season.
How's your winter been, Sam? Obviously, you didn't race too much. I think we saw you do one round of the Australian series as a wild card. Was it mainly a winter of rest and relaxing?
Yeah, I decided not to do the Aussie title. I haven't really enjoyed it the last few years, and just kids and yeah, other commitments now. So decided to sit it out, and really did enjoy my time. I actually enjoyed the three meetings that I did back in Australia, and was cool to do one round of the Australian title, mix it up with the boys. Yeah, I was happy with that. So yeah, the speed race side of things, had a few practices, and we told Wiltshire and Rowan Tungate we'd organised a few things, and we helped a few of the junior speedway kids out. So the speedway side was good fun. Not a hell of a lot of things, but yeah, we were still occupied with it. And then other than that was holiday mode and trying to fix all the little injuries you get throughout the season and training and yeah, having fun on the motocross bike and hanging out with your mates. So we made the most of it, and yeah, very happy that I had a good summer, and here we go again.
Yep, here we are on the verge of another European season, and after a big move in many ways last winter, because you've been at Wolverhampton for a number of years, and still the circumstances there we're all so sad about that. But I guess the move to Leicester and the fact that three of you moved across at the same time, it was fairly straightforward to make that move.
Yeah, look, Stuart had asked me a few years before, even when he's at Glasgow, he'd always would have liked me and his team, and this never really happened. I'm not one to change teams too much, so I was always stuck with the same teams I was with, from the start, really. So, yeah, I was forced to make a decision and choose another club, obviously, with Wolves shutting down, and it was Leicester, and we had a good season. We had a good team. It was good fun, good bunch of boys, and second in the league. You can't really complain.
Yeah, like you say, real good season, and certainly that the role you got on from mid season. I think it was like 10 meetings on the spin, when absolutely flying up the table. At that point, a lot of people were saying this is going to be Leicester's year, and of course that was the case really, pretty much until it got to the final.
Yeah, that's right. Bellevue obviously won and won comfortably in the end, but unfortunately we went to their track and it was flogging down with rain and sort of ruined it a little bit, I think. But yeah, we had a team that could have won, but obviously not strong enough all the way to the end. We dug deep, we done our best, and the main thing is we had a lot of fun. At the time, it was hard to take getting second. It is hard to take, but when you look at the big scheme of things, like when you're back in Aussie and you're talking about your season, it's actually quite cool what we done. So, from how we started to how we finished, it was a big difference. We had a lot of boys that new to the club at Leicester, and yeah, it took us a bit to find our feet, but once we did, we were a pretty dangerous team. So. See how we go this year. We've got pretty much the same team and just one change, I think. And, good bunch of boys again, which is always good fun. And if everyone's having fun and happy, points come easier, I should say.
Yeah, that team spirit came across on a lot of occasions, but it often seemed that when it came to a really close night or a really important night, you were often Stuart's go-to guy, particularly Heat 15, stick you off the outside gate and you make the start. Where does that all come from?
But no, like a lot of last heat deciders. Actually, someone told me a bit of a stat last year, and I was surprised with it that when it's last heat decide, I normally do all right. So I'm not sure really. He even stuck me off the worst gate and just said he apologised basically before, especially at Ipswich. No, I don't think anyone had made a start off gate 4 or 9, and heat 15, I popped out and made it happen somehow. But yeah, last heat decide, I don't know. I just don't get really caught up in the emotions. You can only do your best. I've won plenty of races. I've lost plenty too. So you go in every race just hoping you can win, really. And I'm sure everyone does. And people can sit there and think, oh, I knew I was going to win that, and I knew I was going to do this. No, you didn't. You were going in that, and everyone else was going in that to hoping to win. So I don't know. Maybe my mentality when it comes to these last heat deciders, it doesn't bother me as much as others, and I'm probably a bit more relaxed in that situation. So I think Stuart worked that out throughout the year, and we had some successful last heat deciders and races where we needed points, and it's nice that I could do that. Even if I wasn't even having a good meeting, sometimes you'd throw me in heat 15. So that was cool, and hopefully I can carry that on. It's they're not easy last heat deciders, but they are a good feeling when you get the upper hand.
Like you say, not much change this year. I guess the feeling from the club has been if it wasn't broke, don't fix it. So it's only Kyle Howard coming in, who obviously you know very well, another rider from the old Wolverhampton days too. So you're confident that he'll fit straight in, and the whole team should be able to click back in as they were pretty much.
Yeah, for sure. Kyle's a lovely fellow. He gives 110%, 120% even, and he's always a good laugh too. So we've still got that team spirit that I think that we had last year, and which actually I think helped us get to the final. We'll miss Lawson. He was a really good guy to have in the team. I enjoyed racing with Lawson actually, and he'll be missed for sure. But we've still got a good team again. We've got to look forward and hopefully, aim to get to the final, aim to get the playoffs first, obviously, and do similar to last year. One better would be nice. If we can go out there, have fun, and give the crowd something to watch in Leicester, and the support that we had was cool. We just get to the end, all the way to the end of the season. No one likes missing out on the playoffs. It's not a very good feeling. We're going to go for it.
Where do you see the overall strength of the Premiership nowadays? Clearly, in the last 2 or 3 years, there have been lots of big names coming back, and obviously people like Emil Sayfutdinov take the headlines. But just across the board, there seems to be plenty more coming in from Poland and Denmark. And you compare it to where it was maybe 5 years ago or after COVID, it just seems to be in a really strong situation right always.
Yeah, you look at some of the teams, and I don't look at much in the winter, and my summer in Australia, but winter here, and I don't really look at other teams. I don't really care, but sort of towards the season starts, it's all popping up in front of you, and you see. And I've seen some teams. I thought, well, it's not going to be easy season, but either was last year. So it's very healthy for sure for riders, but we can't afford to keep losing clubs like we did. We lost Peterborough and Wolves 2 years ago, and that's the scary bit. But as riders go, and strength and depth of the whole league, it's very healthy, and it's very good to watch, and awesome to be a part of. So hopefully we I don't know, someone can win the lotto and buy some of these stadiums that keep kicking us out. But you can't complain about how strong the league is for sure.
Absolutely, here to that on stadiums. Really interesting situation, of course, is the fact that Oxford race in both leagues. We got used to it last year. It's the second year now of doing that. But how is that for a rider, particularly in a situation that you're in, where you could find yourself, you could be captaining Oxford at Oxford on a Wednesday night, and then the very next day you're actually racing against them in the Premiership. Is that something you've got your head around?
To be honest, I hate it. I really do hate that feeling. I could obviously possibly go and race for Oxford in the two leagues, but like I said earlier, I don't like to change too much. Last year I had a really good season, had good fun, and we were successful at Leicester, and I thought there's no need to change what I was doing. When I go to Oxford, when Oxford come to Leicester, it ain't so bad. But when I went to Oxford, and I've got fans that are following me the day before now, maybe following me personally, but it's I don't know how to explain it really. It's a weird feeling. I don't enjoy that too much. So hopefully we only go there once or twice and just get out of the way. So I don't. Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely weird. It's weird that the sport is like that. But what can I do? I can only go out and do my best for both clubs, and you give it me all every race, and everyone loves winning. So try and win everything I go into, I suppose.
When you went to Oxford 2 or 3 years ago in the Championship, you said it was really because you wanted to cut down on travel time, make your schedule easier because you were a legend at Edinburgh as well for many years. Has that all worked out for you? Are you happy at Oxford in the Championship? Does that fit in well with your schedule?
Yeah, I really do enjoy turning up on a Wednesday at Oxford. It's got that family feel about it, like Edinburgh or Wolves did, and yeah, dealing with them is always pretty cool. Just turn up, do our things, and do our thing, and yeah, I did it for the reason to cut down on the cost. I cut down the cost, to cut down on the travel, and so I was home a little bit more with my family, and I know if people I actually had people say, well, you've chose the wrong job if you want to be at home. It's not that I want to be at home. I could just be at home more. And, when I was doing Edinburgh, it got a little bit too tough in the end. And, yeah, the move paid off. We've had 2 successful seasons at Oxford. I do enjoy the track. And, working with Jamie and Pete's awesome. And, yeah, I think it was a success, really.
Okay, and you're back in Poland this year at Gniezno, which is a real traditional Polish club, and probably one who feels they perhaps should be one level higher because you've got close there before. What are your prospects out there? It looks a strong team again. So you've got Adam Harris moving across there as well this year.
Yeah, it's the only Polish club actually done 2 years in a row at the same club, and this is now my third. So I obviously enjoy it. The track, I enjoy the track, and like you said, it's got that traditional feel about the club and the place. So I really do enjoy it. I've got a really good mechanic out there, which I get along good with, and I actually over the years I haven't enjoyed turning up to Poland so much. I think it was just trying to go forward, and just it was hard work. But these last 3 years, especially last year, got Leszek, my mechanic there, and I really enjoyed turning up every week. We had some good fun, and that's what it's about. Got to go out there and have fun, and yeah, that's why I'm still there.
Absolutely, and as we talk today, we are a couple of weeks away because you're doing Neil's meeting at Kings Lynn on March the 16th, so that's only a couple of weeks away. What are the plans between now and then? Are you going to be getting on track anywhere in early March for some practice?
Was just talking about that today. So hopefully some tracks are ready to go and we can have some practice soon. Just finishing the bikes now, and they need to be bed in before I go. The tapes at Neil's is at testimonial in Kings Lynn. So it'd be nice to go and do a few laps, just to bed the bikes in and get a feel for things again and get back in the swing of it. So yeah, hopefully I haven't got any planned at the minute, but yeah, hopefully soon we can get on track and just before that and get going.
Yeah, and just finally, that'll be a nice moment, I think, at Niels' meeting because he's done it as a 4-team tournament and a couple of clubs there, well, 3 clubs there that are missed, but certainly one very close to your heart. And you're going to that meeting with some old Wolverhampton teammates and wearing that Wolverhampton race jacket again. That'll be quite special, I would think.
Yeah, it'd be really good. Freddie will be there again, which is cool. Riding with the Wolves jacket on is something both me and Fred love to do. Dougie's in there as well. So yeah, we've got a good team. I think it'll be good fun. That's what it's about. Testimonials, and hopefully Niels gets a good turnout. He's been a tough competitor and someone I actually learn a lot off early in my career, and probably someone we should all look up to for how successful he's been. So to go and support his match, or even to be asked to do his thing, is an honour.
And also Leicester, of course, opening their season with Dougie's testimonial. I know he's a good mate as well.
Yep, me and Dougie spent a lot of time together throughout the season. We get on good, and so does Tegan and Renee, his girlfriend. And yeah, so yep, they didn't even need to ask me. I was there straight away, and hopefully gets a good turnout. We know what these testimonials are like. They're very stressful, and I know what he's going through at the minute. But there to help him, and yeah, be awesome. 10 years he's done an awesome run. So be good again. It's an honour to be there.
Well, Sam, it's good to catch up with you. Good to see you, and we look forward to seeing you on track in a couple of weeks. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of the British winter.
Try, mate. Thank you.